What's going on, you guys? Here we are for day 20 of Vlogmas with some becoming very familiar faces, and I know y'all aren't mad about it. We got Nate and James with us once again, and today we are out at East Metro Park, otherwise known as Manor, and really fun track, technical, really just true like Texas course, I would say. It's got good technicality, a good mix of length.
And the rough is a different kind of brutal out here. People often leave bloody and scratched up, but if you don't,
probably had a pretty clean round. And
yeah,
Nate, I know you played a lot out here.
I've seen rattlesnakes out here. You sometimes throw your disc into some cacti. The very first disc golf tournament I ever watched was the 2013 Texas State Disc Golf Championship. Paul Ulibarri was on the card, parking every hole. He had his like scout name back in the day. It's yeah, they used to play the national tour out here. It's a really special property. It's one of those courses where you're playing and you're not throwing over sidewalks, and you're playing on its own piece of land. So very special for a public park. And yeah, we're doing another cash game. I think I still owe you guys in the last beatdown that I did.
Yeah, well, Nate can pay my entry or whatever happens with this round. We'll square up at the end of this one, but yeah, we'll run it over. And
so we're doing 10, like
yeah, we'll do another 10, 10, 10. It's a good way to do it.
Perfect.
And then James, have you been out here and played?
Playing blind out here. So far it looks cool. Hole 1 is all I can see, and it's like a gap shot, and then it's like a bends around to the right. Seems like from how they stick to the course, I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, I think James will do well here. Straight shots are really the name of the game for the most part here, and then choosing to bite off a little bit less distance can be advantageous in a lot of moments on this course, so I think those NV shots are going to be clutch out here. Once again, day 20 means giveaway number 5 of Vlogmas, so you don't want to miss out. Hit the description below to see how to enter that. And let's get to the action. Hole 1 is a pretty sweet par 4 to start off. You got to shoot straight through this gap across a little out of bounds creek. Then it's going to take a nice 45-degree bend to the right, and then you still probably have 350 into the pin or so. You can choose to go over the top or underneath on the second shot, but really just want to keep it somewhere in the middle off the tee here. Go with that Throw Joe's compass for my first one. He's a fighter.
I don't know if it's there, but high ante.
It's definitely there.
If you can hold it.
We'll try. Stuck on barbed wire.
Grab your hair.
Come on, hold it. Wow, oh my god.
Oh my god, that was an awesome
That
cut.
was amazing. Yeah, that's gonna play. Alright, I'm gonna try a little over the top flick shot with the Pioneer. Got about 350 to the pin. James just taking it easy on the hole. No one's made it look that
best
easy.
drive, worst up. Need a 2 off the approach. I don't hide.
gotta settle for pars here on one. Definitely takes 2 good shots to grab this one.
So I'm gonna rip the hex right at it.
And beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with my trust, hit it flat. Oh, that's gonna be at risk of being OB long. We'll see.
I'm gonna tone down on this Zen.
Come back, baby. Get the lid.
Yeah.
There it is.
Nice, Nate.
Thank you.
Drives.
Can't have a triangle frame without the first point. There we go, we get our first framer. James just pure in the first 2 shots out here at Manor. They're tougher than they look, you guys.
My first tournament that I played actually was a match play tournament, non-sanctioned.
Yeah.
Mike and Win Winters.
Uh-huh.
And I played out here against Austin McNabb.
Yeah, I actually saw Austin yesterday when I was running errands and
Nice.
grabbing stuff in Central
That's
Market.
crazy. I birdied the first 7 holes, and I beat him by the 10th hole.
There.
So it's like, after I birdied the 10th hole, it was over. Right. All right, hole 3 is 274. It's a little touch shot. There's another creek right behind it, right, Connor?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
on the right. Kind of.
Creek will be right behind it. So we are playing $100 aces again today. We forgot to mention that to you guys, but $200 you're gonna net if you get a hole in one. So I think that's what we're gonna try and do right here. Different frisbee.
Go.
You know what I was thinking, like right when I was throwing, it's like, why am I throwing? Because it's not my box.
Didn't quite flip. Gonna go Delaware Faith here. Just try to hit it flat. A little bit of drift right would be a bonus. Oh, and he turns it every time. I do that every time here. I try to turn it instead of throwing it flat like I just should. Fortunate. Yeah.
Nice birdie.
Thank you.
Very glad I have on long pants.
I was really getting ready to say, you guys, if you're gonna come play East Metro, it should be mandatory to wear some pants. Here we are on hole 4. It's also a par 4. This one's 564 feet, really bends sharply to the left. You can kind of play a setup shot down low, try to skip yourself somewhere into that landing zone, leaving yourself a tricky approach. Or a lot of big power players will try to blast a big hyzer over the top here and just get as far as they can. As long as you're not OB in the creek here, I think you really want to get as much distance as possible.
I'm gonna go for that big over the top shot Connor was talking about. I'm going with the new Tour Series disc, the Twisty James Zenith. One of these was on the giveaway last week, so there might be something similar in the giveaway this week. Keep your eyes peeled.
Ooh.
Excuse me. It's a little scary on the follow through zone. I'll have to be careful. Drop down straight across the creek.
All right, gonna go right here. Just really try to give it some height. Make sure it doesn't move too flat. I just cleared to the far side of the creek, and it might actually be a decent lie over there. We'll see. Dang, I thought it would get left with us.
I'm gonna try their line. It's a little harder than they're making it look because of this first ceiling, and you do have a little gap, so the initial like nose angle is super important. But if you get it too nose up, it'll just stall and probably go in the creek.
Get through. Forehand roller. Wow, Nate just rolls it just past the bucket, and hopefully it gets caught up on the stuff. Manor's a course where you're really gonna have to test your scramble abilities and get creative, and that was a pretty sweet shot there, y'all.
Clean gap. It was like less than a foot from just hitting the pole.
Got caught up on that drive, but I ended kind of right on this little roadway, so I have a sweet little touch Anheuser approach with the Nomad.
Oh, baby. Move.
Tried to kind of get aggressive with the pace there, but a lot of stuff around the bucket to catch you up. Nice birdie for James.
Turkey, I'll take it. Could have gotten 4 in a row if I didn't botch the top shot on hole 1, but loving the course so far.
All right, one back at James, that's 2 down. One of the last times I came and played here, all those little, like, the reed grass was so tall around this basket that, like, even like 10 feet next to it, the grass was like a tall knee. You couldn't even, like, whoa, throw a foot.
Here we are on hole 5. This is a crazy short hole, 190 feet. And there's this creek that starts right beside the tee pad, kind of splits and surrounds the fairway on both sides, so it plays like an island green almost. I think it's just normal OB rules, but is it across the creek's OB or?
Yeah, I think it's normal. Just normal OB, so just in the creek.
Just in the creeks is OB, so across is fine. But on a 190 foot hole, you don't want to be anything but parked. Oh, that's not parked.
Gonna go Delaware Faith here, just a touch of hyzer. Oh yeah, right up into that pole.
Nice one, Connor.
Thank you. As short as this one is, it has like just enough.
Into the creek.
It's like just tight enough and like a small enough landing zone to where it plays like pretty legit.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's short, but as it showed, it still plays pretty tough. You gotta really come in with the proper angle and speed, otherwise that OP comes fast here.
Another super short hole, 211 feet. You can stay low with a little backhand turnover, or you see a lot of players go with the overhand or kind of a chip flick with something stable.
I'm gonna go with the Lucid X Justice forehand, just throw it flat and high, let it kind of stall fade. Oh, that's way right. Gonna be tricky. Ooh, what was that?
That was a splice.
Slice. I was like, is that tilt? No, slice. That was freaking right at the base.
Nate wanted that ace bounty.
Yeah.
Not quite turned.
Alright, Nate grabs one back on us here on the 6th. At 578 feet, hole 7 is a nice par 4, gently uphill the whole way. You really got to beat that middle tree off the tee, preferably for a right-handed player. Get a little bit off to the left side there, and then you can either throw a straight shot or over the top hyzer into the green. This one's really all about the first shot here though.
Into up the left side. Seems like a little bit headwind. Tiny bit.
There it is. Get yours in too now if you still have a chance, y'all.
Good shot.
Probably not gonna be up on the market for long. Gonna go Gold X Explorer, kind of try to match Nate's line, just straight but a little bit of pull to the right throughout the flight. Get lucky. Gonna have to go forehand from there most likely.
Try to copy their line with a sweet volt.
Yeah, maybe not exactly what James wanted, but you'd rather miss low like he did than high like I did there, because you're gonna have a clean swing more likely than not. Tough lie right here. I gotta decide whether I want to fall for the trap of doing too much or just try to give myself some kind of chance. I'm gonna go forehand with my ride.
Wow.
Little
shot.
Little fire from the hip for y'all.
Great shot. Did you go through that gap right there too?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Really good shot.
Pretty cool uphill approach shot. I'm gonna kind of try to draw it in left to right with this hex. forward finish I was looking for. Kind of just hooked a little harder than I wanted down to the right, but should be a putt.
Conrad territory. We got a putt off, you guys.
Doors open for the putt off.
He walks right. I'm not too mad at par, as my drive was kind of not in the best spot. But I'm sure these guys are livid. We'll let them tell you though.
Here we are on hole 8. This is an epic hole. Just stepping up to this tee pad, I was stoked. Connor was talking it up, calling it the signature hole, and I totally see why. 800-foot par 4, pretty much laser straight, mostly downhill. You can actually see the basket down across the little creek down there. So, long and straight is the name of the game on this one.
Wow. And the rough on this is so bad. If you just like are off in there, it's bad.
Yeah, name of the game. Do not fall for the bait. Throw one disc slower than you assume here. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Nice.
Not bad.
See how the footing is at the
Down
little
the
creek
middle.
there? Yeah. Gonna go with my Explorer here. Go. Okay, that's not a bad spot.
I'm not going to listen to Connor's wise advice. I'm going to go with the Photon, trying to cover some ground. This is just a fun line to attack.
Oh,
Got a little lucky. Didn't pay the price for getting aggressive.
Champ flashing the ring on us one time. We know that Manor rough would be brutal if he stayed in. Come on. Come on, y'all. That is freaking amazing.
Wow.
Good job, partner.
Wow.
Where's two up the top of the 8th?
All right, I got 480 to the pin. I'm gonna send it. The devil wins this time. I'm about to get crafty, y'all. Oh god. Oh god. We're trying to explore.
I got a little bit after all. Stuck in the rough. I'm gonna just try to get the disc in play. I'm gonna go with the thumber actually. Not good.
Yeah, no matter how
Hit
good.
and miss, so
Yeah.
held back a little, but
I feel like this course, more than like any in the Austin area, will make you throw a couple shots that you normally never have to throw. Just the rough is that bad out here. Where'd you leave that disc?
Unfortunate lie,
Wow,
but
making do. That thing looks so sun faded.
yeah.
Back to back overhands out of the backhand of the wizard himself. True Texas teeth at East Metro.
kind of slid it across the bridge. Should be all right.
Ooh, nice.
That's a good one. Almost made it. FD3.
Did you slide up across the bridge? That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Definitely okay with the par out here on hole 8. It's one of the harder birdies on the track. Takes an amazing drive and then a very accurate upshot as well.
How's it rolling? All of my friends are watching. I can hear them talking. All of my friends, they're watching. We're on hole 9. 229 feet. You most likely, your best chance at birdie is like an over the top shot. Connor thinks it's a grenade. Are you gonna throw a grenade?
I have scientifically proven that this hole is a grenade hole.
Grenade hole. I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. I might just like try this low forehand, but it's a really tough 230 foot hole.
You've heard the last one?
Yeah, I did part.
I don't know, I feel like it's shorter than, I feel like it's like 200 feet, like 190 feet, but the way it shapes them, it is. That's gonna be great, y'all. Yeah, it should be wide open putt right there.
I just don't throw those very often, so when it comes out clean like that. What's up, Zach Johnson?
All right, I'm gonna go Opto Pioneer, upside down. I might have thrown that a little too hard, but we'll see. It should be open.
I don't mind to throw a thumber out of the stuff, but I just can't do it off the tee. So I'm gonna try a flexi stall shot over the top with the backhand with an envy.
Fade backwards. No one's ever faded backwards into this one.
Probably throw
as
it way
accurately
too
as
far.
that. You might be a little far, but I feel like the way it came down, it probably.
Grenade's not the scientifically proven best shot. Just lay up.
Should I lay up and take the front 9, you guys? No. I ain't playing with fire. These guys are too good. I need them strokes to the back. Now, they may have disproved my thumber or my grenade being the scientifically proven play here, but I think that's more talking about their skills than which shot is preferable.
Oh, no.
To birdie this one first try with the backhand like that, I don't know if it's been done.
Birdie. Overhand. When I'm throwing a thumber, I like to make sure I get the pad of my thumb on the actual rim itself. And then you want to press that disc back into that thumb so that you have that lever right there.
All right, there you have it, guys, for the front 9 and day 20 of Vlogmas. Once again, don't forget to hit the description below to find out how to enter our 5th giveaway. These guys are being generous as always, pitching in some more plastic on it so you don't want to miss out. There'll be a couple discs as well as some other goodies in there. Once again, thanks you guys so much for joining for all seasons Vlogmas. It's really been a lot of fun and it's been a lot of a grind as well. So I'm excited to be getting towards the end of it, but also to continue pumping out the content for you guys, because I'm not ready to stop. We're gonna keep it going all year, so y'all are gonna see plenty of these beautiful faces and plenty of these beautiful lines all season. Once again, thanks for joining for day 20. Make sure to thank James and Nate and go subscribe, like all their channels, and go buy their tour support discs. We'll see y'all again for the back nine tomorrow.
Yeah,
Nice front
way to
nine.
be, Connor. Connor beat us again on the front.
He's
He
a
shot
front
4
nine
down.
killer.
He shot 4. I shot 2. James shot 1. But we still got money up for grabs on these back 9 holes.
A lot can happen, y'all.
Bring home the bacon.